All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on this lovely Tuesday. What's today's date? Today's the 7th. All right, and we got a nice little pop right now in PPSI. If you heard me pretty closely, I was telling you earlier. Look, the stock was. I mean, if you look at the stock right now on the intraday, you could see how it started building a nice little foundation right above like 285. It was a great run at 8 o'clock this morning from a $1.80 to 280. Bam, big buck right there. Thousand shares, $1,000, pretty much done. If you missed the boat on that, no problem. After that, at 8:30, it started building a little bit of foundation. Stock looks really strong. Nice moves. If you look over here, I'm just going to bring this up really quick for you. And hold on, let me just fix the screen on YouTube so everybody can watch. There we go. So anyway, right here, you could see that we had some really big ICE orders. There's one right here. He kept canceling, but there's a big iceberg order right now at 337. All right. So that one worked out pretty well. And there's a couple other ones that are working. Listen, solar stocks are moving nicely. I told you that for the past 2 weeks. They're looking amazing on the swing trade. And we got a couple other ones. Now, before we get started, just really quick, I want to make a couple of comments. First of all, when it comes to trading, a lot of people are asking me now, they're starting to realize why they're not a good swing trader, why they're screwing up swing trading, and how do you find a stock to become a swing trade? Well, I'd say this all the time. You have to learn how to day trade first, because it's what happens over the course of the day, which trickles into the following day, to the next week, to the next month. And you know what? It's not even the winners, it's the losers. The losers what screw people over left and right. And listen, let me bring up this stock right here that's doing great. Okay? WWR. Look at that unbelievable day trade. The stock started at $1.50, went to $2, went to $3 next day. Next day went to $5. And where did it go today? Went to $9. And this morning at 7 o'clock this morning, it went to $13. Okay? Where do you find those things? Right here in the Cyber Group room. So listen, stock was a great day trade yesterday. And it also became a very good swing trade. Now, you know that one of the rules here at Cyber Trading University is that, we teach you this in class. It's called no overnights unless it's done into design. Okay. A lot of people hold overnights because they want to take a loss. But you could see WWR, if I look at yesterday, just basically just an animal. And you know what? As they get more expensive, they get more volatile. So stock is obviously doing pretty well. But before I go through the watch list and go through everything else, I got a couple more stocks I want to cover. First of all, we got the WWR plug. Once again, great day trade. Boom, great swing trade right now. And guess what? It's back on the day trading list right now, and it's on the swing trading list. So PLE, a plug, doing great. Some pot stocks made some small rallies. Just want to cover a couple of those. CGC, I don't know what's going on, but I don't know, maybe people starting to get high again. I don't know. I'm just kidding around. But the pot stocks were actually doing pretty well. CGC was doing okay. TLRY also did pretty well. Nice little Fausto flags. Did a little shake, boom, pop, made a new high, pop, made a new high, all the way up until like 10 o'clock, up until almost up till like 3 o'clock. The only thing I didn't like about this trade is that, the rule is you hold going into the close, and this thing took a nasty turn on going into that close. But overall, not that bad for yesterday. And that was a Monday. That was a Monday out of all days. How was a Monday any good? Well, I told you this yesterday. I thought yesterday was one of the best Mondays I've seen in a long time. Now it's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. This is hump day. Hump day is when, obviously midweek, a lot of people going to work. News comes out. Everything looks great. So let's go through the watch list and see what's going on. Norm says WWR is making higher lows. MGI popped and WWR. Right. I got them all on the list. Okay. So let's start the big winner right now. PPSI. Okay. So PPSI, you could see this thing tradable, nice spread. It's got its shakes here. Listen, this is not a level 1 stock anymore. It's now I'm going into 2. Sometimes it gets into 3, but it at least is a category 2. What that means is if you can't make money at $100, you can't be trading stock that you have to risk 300. Okay. That is the first rule that we teach you in phase 1 of our classes. Stock has to be tradable, okay? So remember the 3 T's: tradable, trend, and trap. Those are 3 things you got to focus on. You break the first T, you're going to get crushed on the second, you're going to get demolished and go bankrupt on the third. All right. So you got to make sure the stock is within your rules of tradable. Listen, there's a lot of stocks that are trading. You don't worry about it. You can't trade them all. We got that one. WWR, once again, nice little mover, nice little pop. Look at the tier sizes, very small. This is a category 2 now, up 48%. So I'm sorry, not a category. I give this maybe a 3, minimum 3. Could get to a 4, but I give it at least a 3. Okay. Another one that's making the watch list. Keep an eye on the CBAT. So this is another stock that also has been a very good day trade and now became a little bit of a nice little swing trade. She's gapped up a little bit, up by 17%. 5.6 million shares already traded. That's a hell of a lot of shares, going into this morning. But the trend is not looking good. The trend, you look at the trend, it's kind of flat. Not really sold on that. But you know what? Cyber traders, when we're here, we see some of these stocks and all of a sudden, boom, they pop at the open. So that's why I'm throwing it back on the list. Plug is going back on the watch list. Look at Plug. Gorgeous stock. Great day trade. Plug's doing awesome. So put Plug on that list. Blast from the past. Remember Sun W? Sun W was an awesome stock last month. This was like SPI that we traded. Remember SPI went from like $4 to almost 50. So Sun W. What's so funny when I hear the word Sun W, I might spell this backwards. Sun W. There we go. So when I think of Sun W, I don't know how far some of you go back into trading, but Sun W was like Apple back in the 90s, and then they got bought out, so they got rid of the symbol. So Sun W was like the Ciscos, the Intels, Sun W. I don't know if anybody remember about Sun W. I forgot the name of the company, but that's what we used to call it. But that was like the big stocks. Every time I think of Sun W, I think of this. I think of back in. I'm actually showing my age, my God. But anyway, last week this was also like an SPI stock. This thing went from $1 to $8. I don't know. There's some, I see some volume. I don't know. I don't see a real net change, but she was up pretty decent. I'm going to put down a watch list. I want to keep an eye on it. NEO too. NEO's been a great day trade. It's been a phenomenal swing trade. She's making back on the watch list. Let's talk about something that's got decimated. Look at this one. IPCO and IPO that came public. Look at that. Going down to a major support levels right around below 1050. Let's keep an eye on that, guys. We love bottom fishing. It's not a pharmaceutical stock. But she's not looking too good. I really want to see where that support level is. I noticed that there's a couple of big iceberg orders. They keep coming and going on IPOC. They're coming, they're popping out. You know what I mean? So I'm going to keep an eye on that one right there. Hold on, I typed in the wrong symbol. IPOC. I'm just checking on level 4 and see what's going on. All right, so a couple other stocks that also doing pretty well. Solar stocks. Okay, so let's start with CSIQ. Okay. So listen, the trend right now is ugly, but look at that trade. The stock was hovering at a big support level on 28. I've been telling you about these stocks for the past 2 weeks. Look at this thing. It's up $10 already. Okay. So breaking all-time highs. Well, technically it's not all-time highs, 52-week highs. That stock's doing well. VSLR, another one. Gorgeous run up in April. It was $5. Stock is $43. Okay, these are all Biden stocks. These are all the Green New Deal stocks. You know what? If he's leading in the polls, these stocks are going to do well. They're doing pretty good right now. Okay, read between the lines. That one, the only one that backed off yesterday was the JKS. I don't know what happened with this one. She's backing off, but this thing has just been literally like on fire. Stock not too long. Look, mid-October thing was 20. September was $20 at 48 already. So we have a really, really nice run with this one too. So soul stocks are doing pretty well. Listen, have been more swing trades, not more day trades. So we can keep an eye on that. And it's funny, you have not heard that. Stern says Sun W was called Solar 3D. Is that what it is, Steen? Listen, that's if I got to put that in the in the solar category, then that's what it is. If it's anything with the word solar, I remember when I started trading back in the 90s, one of the biggest things was no matter what your company was, no matter what you did, if it had the last symbol .com, your stock, it was like every company was just opening up public companies to go public, just to have the .com. And that was the big rally back. So that was, remember the .com bubble back in 2000? So there's always cycles that come along. Remember the financial crisis? Remember when Obama got elected, solar stocks also took off back then. That was big. And look at that, probably moving again. Trump got elected, all the military stocks took off. All these capitalist stocks all took off. So, I mean, listen, you got to understand that you're a trader and you got to go where the money is. So follow the trend, and that's what it's all about. Just remember, do not ever take things personal, because if you do, you're going to lose. My mentors always taught me that. All right. Now, anything else I'm missing? Anything else? Anyone, anything else? You know what? I forgot that I want to make an announcement. And cyber traders, you're actually going to be, some of you are going to be pretty excited about this. I wasn't supposed to tell you this. Okay. This is breaking news. Breaking news. Who here has an account with Thinkorswim? Who has an account with Thinkorswim? This is breaking news. I'm not supposed to tell you. I was not supposed to even advertise this because you can't get it, but I could tell you what's in the works right now. Okay. What's in the works is that you might be able to integrate level 4 with your Thinkorswim platform. Now, Thinkorswim is a great platform for options and stuff, but it doesn't have the tools that we use as a day trading or swing trading. So they're basically beta testing with about 200 people right now. So it is in the works. And so if you have a Thinkorswim account, I'll tell you, that's going to be a whole new game changer right there alone for us to kind of tap in for some of you. Because, we have a lot of Canadians out there and people overseas, and they can't open accounts with U.S. broker dealers, and they're very limited. So the problem is it doesn't have the tools that we really need. So it's a pretty cool thing. Yes. Also for futures, Jerry. You know what, Doug? I'm guessing maybe 3 to 6 months. I'm hoping. Okay. But it is in the work. So you know what? We're going to do great. Looking forward to it. All right. I just had a meeting with the level 4 guys, and I was just talking about them. So, and I kind of help a lot of these deals get done. I did the one with TradeStation. So now I'm going to do that. I'm going to get it with Tastyworks too, which is going to be awesome. So anyway, let's get back to work. Let's get ready for the market open up. We got 15 minutes. Listen, things are starting to look like they're panning out. We know from 9 to 9:30, things are kind of flat. Sometimes we get a good pop. But if you see something, you say something. If you're new here to Cyber Trade University, hope you guys have enjoyed the Cyber Group room. Remember, look, listen, and learn. Don't trade anything we call out. Just watch the other traders, see if they make money, because you got to see if this is for you or not. It's not for everybody, and that's okay. Don't look at my wins. We do not brag. We don't talk about it. Our job is to teach you to kind of hope we could all trade together, because we're a team. All right, guys? And then for all of you here, remember, I said this earlier a few times, and I'm going to bring it back up again. So remember, Thursday, just bring this up over here so you guys can see it here. So remember, Thursday, open house, live trading session with Fausto. The link is up there. Don't forget to register. And then the multi-speaker event on Wealth 365. We'll send out a bulk email. You can register. If you register a free webinar, we get you registered for the Wealth 365. Biggest event of the year. You do not want to miss it. October 12th to the 17th. All right, guys. And that is next week. All right, guys. Good luck. Happy trading. Let's make some money. We'll see you back here at 2:30.